We go all the way back to Stronghold, and it's time for the pun round here on the show, which means that all the answers to this round are questions, are cards from Stronghold. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I am so confident that you won't get all 10 right, I invite you right now to go and open the complete card list of Stronghold. Go and open up Stronghold right now, and you know, I faithfully promise you, that all the answers to this round are card names in Stronghold. Don't put them in the chat, just write them down yourself. Here comes the pun round for Stronghold. 10 cryptic clues to get you a card name in Stronghold. Even with the set list open, I don't think you'll get all 10. But we'll see. See you in a couple of minutes here on Downtime. Alright then, well I did challenge you. I don't think you can get these even with the answers in front of you, with the list of Stronghold. But we'll see. You'll get most of them, but there are going to be some that you're just like, how did you arrive at that? That's outrageous. So here we are then. So let's find out the answers to the pun round. And we begin with, in the case of the Rolling Stones, 278. Well, that card was Band Age. Actually, you were probably a little bit thrown because, of course, as we know, probably by now, when I wrote this, it was 278. It's probably 279 or even 280. Who knows? But the combined band age of the Rolling Stones was, when I wrote this question, 278. So that's number one. Here comes number two. So the question was, the clue was, a gang at the bar who won't buy drinks. Now, what I like about this one is that if you look at the artwork, it could totally fit my version of the card. Let's take a look. It is, in fact, Mob Just Ice. And if you look at that artwork, that could easily be Birmingham on a Saturday night. It could certainly be Oldham on a Saturday night. All our British fans will certainly know that that's true. I mean, just look at it. It's carnage. Mob Just Ice. So that's number 2. Number 3, let's see what we had on offer. Yeah, this was clever, and this is factually accurate, by the way. 3,500 of these operations occur annually. Well, the answer is change of heart. There are literally 3,500 heart transplant operations each year around the world. So there you are, change of heart was number 3. Number 4. Oh dear. An irritating group of out-of-control French teenagers. I wonder how many people got this. Let's see. It is La Bratz. Obviously. La Bratz was your answer to that one. You're extremely welcome. My gift to you. That's number 4. There's quite a French theme to this week's pun round, because there's another French one coming up. That was number 4, La Bratz. Number 5, yeah, that's hesitation. So there we are. Hesitation was number 5. Not a hard one, that one, I think. Number 6. Okay. Alert. Terrible, terrible accent coming up. Here it comes. Well, to be sure, after a difficult day at work, there's nothing I like more than coming home for a little bit of Hearthstone. Yes, and as Hannah the Weatherlight Navigator says, finding a true Hearthstone is even harder than finding a true heart. That's absolutely right, Hannah, and I can't wait to have a little bit more Hearthstone action. Yes, the forerunner of the Mythico rival there. You're very, very welcome. So, Hearthstone is the answer to that. I'm so sorry. Ah, dear. Number 7. We're back to French. So, let me break this one down for you. Helpful suggestion from Ron and Hermione for increased familiarity in the French language. Well, here's the thing. Ron and Hermione, you needed 2 pieces of knowledge to solve this one. Obviously, Ron and Hermione, the person they are most likely to be talking to is Harry Potter. I think most of you would have known that. Perhaps fewer of you might have known that there are different forms of address in French. So if you're speaking to a teacher or someone's parent or the mayor or a councilman or something, or you know, a stranger, you would use the term vous. You know, comment allez-vous? How are you? You know, how are you? Once you know people a bit better, you could, you know, so just with friends, you know, hanging out, you would say tu, T-U, the form tu. It's much more familiar, and you get those the wrong way round. You know, people could be a bit offended. Like, I would always use vous to people I was meeting for the first time as I shook hands. But the helpful suggestion from Ron and Hermione, therefore, to Harry, was that if he wanted increased familiarity, well, he should just have more to Harry. It's very straightforward. I can't believe you didn't get that. Can't believe you didn't get that. Someone called M3 Grim says, when a pun needs this much exposition, you know it's going to be good. I'm not sure that's true. Let's move on to number 8. Yours truly, after a mistake. Well, I don't like to make mistakes. I take them very seriously. And so that is, of course, me, Grim. Me, Grim. You're welcome. So that's number 8, 2 to go. Number 9, ignoring a criminal. This is very easy. It's like when you want to ignore a criminal, it's just convict, shunned. It's like, no, you've been bad, I'm not interested in you. No, talk to the hand. Convict, shunned. Was ignoring a criminal. You know what? I think I'm going to let you have the set list open for all the pun rounds. It's just going to hurt all the more. And finally, number 10, what the plumber said. Now, this may only work in the UK because maybe everyone abroad, in different countries, maybe you have very polite plumbers who come in and they're like, in your chosen language, maybe they're all very polite, like, hello, I wonder if I can help. Oh yes, you have a problem, I can deal with that. Here, there's a lot of sort of sucking and umming and ahhing, and they're like, Oh, yeah, you got a problem there, haven't you, love? Yeah. Oh dear. I mean, that's gonna be very expensive. I mean, really. Oh man, a leak. And that was the pun round here on Downtime episode 2.